Welcome back. 18,150 on the Nifty. We're up close to about 95 points, 0.5% higher. Largely, it's been a steady day. Gains coming through in the first half of the trading session. ICICI Pru the stock has recovered significantly from the day's low, but it's still holding in the red. And this is despite the numbers coming out better than what the street was anticipating. So just watch out for the way the stocks are reacting to their earnings. That said, ICICI Pru has seen a pretty good recovery from the day's low. But let's get you some more important corporate voices. This is coming in from the World Economic Forum underway at Davos. My colleague Shireen Bhan spoke to TVS Motors Managing Director Sudarshan Venu on the company's focus and the outlook for electric vehicles. Listen in.
EV is certainly a major focus. It's really front and center for us in TVS. We've invested substantially in a range of new products for EV, ranging from scooters to premium motorbikes, three-wheelers, passenger and cargo, and also electric bicycles for the European market. So we have the full range of products which we have invested behind. We've invested over 1,000 crores last year, and we believe we will maintain this pace for the next few years.
1,000 crores every year?
But that's the kind of scale that we are looking to really build a full product portfolio, strengthen the engineering team, build capacity and roll this out over a period of time. And I think therefore our capex has really shifted away from IC and in a share terms, much more in terms of EV. I think if you see, the market has really started to grow, particularly in India. Last 3 months, we have sold over 10,000 iQubes each month. And we believe that the pace will only go up from here. And that also our new products will start coming into the market, which will increase volumes even further. Today, 10% of our scooters sold are already electric. And this percentage will go up as we go forward. So I think going forward, we'll maintain the course, continue to invest, focus on our core strengths of customer centricity, quality and technology, and build this out in a robust and sustained way over the next few years, by which time I think it will be over 25 or 30% of the market will be electric in India.
You know, when you're talking about 25 or 30% of the market being electric in India over the next 5 to 7 years, for instance, how are you factoring in the possibility of an era without subsidies? I mean, the FAME scheme, the current FAME scheme ends in 2024. Discussions and deliberations are on whether it will continue as is, if at all it will continue, or it will continue only for public commercial vehicles and not for private vehicles. Are you factoring in an era of no subsidies into your plans as you move forward?
I do hope the government will continue the subsidies, important for the industry until a certain threshold volume is achieved. But also through various partnerships, particularly on the battery side and cell side, I believe with increasing capacity, prices will come down. This is today the major reason why a subsidy is needed. And therefore, as this comes down and new formats of cells come out, new formats of vehicles, capacity comes up in India through the PLI, I think there will be a significant volume of electric, at which point the industry will become self-sustaining.
But, you know, if it doesn't happen, if it doesn't go through, I mean, there are fiscal constraints that the government faces as well.
Well, that you have to ask the government, but I do believe this is an important area to prioritize, particularly because of the amount of investments that have come in both from Indian players like ourselves and others, and also from startups and the foreign players in this whole EV space. But as I told you, irrespective of that, newer format cells are coming. There's more capacity being added in the cell space. All this is reducing the cost of cells, which is the major reason for the subsidy, and also there will be greater scale as we go forward. So the combination of these factors with greater domestic manufacturing, the PLI that's been announced, I think in some years the industry will really become a self-sustaining normal industry which won't need subsidies because of the scale and the maturity curve that the industry would have achieved by then.
Okay, so that's TVS Motor doing extremely well in the electric vehicle space. They are the #1 player. They're selling over 10,000